This is part 3 of the Owl Society speech. We are in the Owl Society revised 10-point program on point 5. 5. We want an end to the military-industrial complex. We believe that no people should fight in the military service to defend a prejudiced government that does not protect us. We will not fight and kill other people in the world who, like American people, are being victimized by the ethnocentrist government of America. We will protect ourselves from the force and violence of the ethnocentrist police and the classist military by whatever means necessary. We want an immediate end to police brutality and judicial murder of poor people. We believe we can end police brutality in our community by organizing self-defense groups that are dedicated to defending our community from police oppression and brutality. The Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States gives a right to bear arms. We therefore believe that all people should arm themselves for self-defense. 7. We want freedom for our people held in federal, state, county, and city prisons and jails. We believe that all people, if institutionalization is necessary, be remanded in mental health facilities instead of facing the horrors from the many jails and prisons because of the class war situation forced into the communities of our struggling, working, and otherwise incapacitated citizens. The corporate state religion does not have the right to determine whose property to protect and which property to infect. 8. We want all people, when brought to trial, to be tried in a court by a jury of their peer group or peers from their various communities. As defined by the Constitution of the United States, we believe that the court should follow the United States Constitution so that people will receive fair trials. The 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution gives a person a right to be tried by their peer group. A peer group is a person from a similar economic, social, religious, geographical, environmental, historical, and cultural background. To do this, the court will be forced to select a jury from the working poor community from which the defendant came. We have been and are being tried by ethnocentrist and classist juries and judges that have no understanding of the average reasoning person of the community. 9. We want land, bread, housing, education, clothing, justice, and peace. When in the course of human events becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them, a decent respect of the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. 10. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute a new government, laying its foundation on such principles, and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But, with a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. This is the Owl Society. Join us.